Now joined by a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Anthony Munoz. Anthony, when was the first time you met Alijah Vera-Tucker?
Well, Ethan, thanks for having me. It's good to be with you. You know, I wish it would have been a lot sooner than out in Arizona last month. Because being a USC guy and Alijah just finishing up there, I usually still get the 2 or 3 games a year. But with COVID in the last couple of years, it hasn't worked out the way it usually does. So I usually get a chance to, if not spring practice, get back and watch games. I get a chance to meet the guys. But last month was the first time I met Alijah, and I'm thankful that I had a chance to meet the young man.
First of all, what did you know about Alijah Vera-Tucker before you headed out there, other than the fact that you share an alma mater? And second of all, what were your first impressions of him, from the moment he shook your hand to then going through film and going through field work?
Well, the first thing that I knew about Alijah was that, he played guard. He opted out because of COVID, but then when the Pac-12 decided to play, he decided to play, and he played left tackle and played it extremely well. The thing that I, noticed right away when I met him was just how genuine and how down to earth, but at the same time how focused and how he really wanted to get to work and learn something if I had anything to pass on. And I know once he gets into the program and into camp, he's going to be like a sponge and want to learn and want to get even better.
Both of you, California kids, both go to USC, both first-round picks. You end up in Cincinnati. He's coming to the bright lights of New York and New Jersey. What's in store for Alijah Vera-Tucker as he makes that transition from very good offensive tackle in college to now a professional in the NFL?
Well, I think that the main thing is really blocking all the noise, all the craziness that comes along with the professional game, and understanding that now this is your job. This is how you're going to provide for yourself, hopefully for 10 plus years. That's the way you have to look at it. So, but it still boils down to, it doesn't matter what you did in college, it doesn't matter where you were drafted. Now it's time to produce, and hopefully for a long time. There's a lot of opportunities that this game affords you. And it's a matter of what you want to put into it during the season, during the off season, and in taking care of yourself in preparation and the intensity that you play the game with.
As someone that's been, seen this movie before, let's say, and you could make the argument that you starred in the movie too, but what for Alijah, what would you consider a successful rookie year in the NFL?
Well, again, the standards, and I'm sure he had the same standards going to USC and being the number 1 pick. I wasn't going to be satisfied with just wearing the Bengals stripe. He can't be satisfied with just wearing that uniform. You got to be a starter, and then you're going to learn. You're going to make some mistakes. Fighting for that starting job. If you fight for it and you've done everything and still you kind of fall short, that's the main thing. That's success. Leave everything on the field. Just to kind of share my own experience. Success for me was being that number 1 pick and going to camp and winning that starting job and then progressing after that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Ethan, thanks for having me.